Child of God, you are welcome back to this week edition of your favorite program, Renew Your Mind. We've been talking about the dimensions of prophecy. Dimensions of prophecy. And we want to consider today prophesying using the gift of prophecy. Prophesying using the gift of prophecy. We are going to take Romans chapter 12 verse 6 and 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 14. Praise the living God. Now, any believer or minister can prophesy using the gift of prophecy, as mentioned in Romans chapter 12 verse 6. It is on this capacity or dimension that any child of God can prophesy. You don't need to become a prophet to prophesy. If you are a believer in Christ, irrespective of the office, ministerial office you hold as a child of God, either as a pastor, as an evangelist, or whatever, you can prophesy using the gift of prophecy. Praise the living God. Those who operate on this dimension of using the gift of prophecy, one thing about it is that they can only prophesy when the prophetic atmosphere is set in. Probably after some worship or praises or prayers. The spirit of prophecy, the spirit of God can invade the arena and they start prophesying. Praise the living God. So, any child of God can prophesy. The child of God does not need to become a prophet in order to prophesy. So, when you were born a prophet, or rather, whether you were born a prophet or not, you can prophesy using the spirit of prophecy. Praise the living God. I haven't talked about prophesying using the gift of prophecy. I want us to know that always prophesying according to the proportion of your faith is the hallmark of knowledge. When you know that your dimension of prophecy is based on the gift of prophecy. Praise the living God. Another dimension of prophecy is prophesying using the office of the prophets. Prophesying using the office of the prophet. The born prophet prophesy using the office of the prophets. That is what they were born to do. This category of prophets, or those who were born prophets, who were called into this arena, they can prophesy anytime you hand over microphone to them. They don't need to pray. They don't need to sing. They don't just need anything. As soon as it is time for them to prophesy, you see them prophesying. Why? Because they were born to do this work. They prophesy at will. That's what I'm trying to say. They have the ability to enter into the spirit realm anytime, anywhere, under any circumstance. As a matter of fact, they have the ability to wield prophecy because they act in the place of God. Praise the living God. Prophets who function in this office, they can move the spirit of prophecy if the spirit of prophecy does not move them. They create prophecy. They create things and cause things to happen around them. They are able to pick up the voice of God, even in the silence of God. Even when God is not speaking, the people operating under this dimension can pick up the voice of God. Praise the living God. So whenever they handle the mic, like I said, they can start prophesying. They can use these gifts to enter into the far back or at the present or even go into the future to know what is about to happen. They were born to do this. Praise the living God. Example of such people are Elijah. Elijah, for instance, was able to create fire to devour captain and his 50 because he was functioning in the office of the prophet. Check 2 Kings chapter 1 verse 10. Usually, if you are functioning in this office, When you find it difficult to pick up signals or messages, use certain phrases to compel what you want to become. If you cannot receive any signal because you are functioning under this particular office, you can use certain phrases or clauses or some statement to get into it. For instance, you can say something like, if I be a man of God, or if I am a believer in Christ. As soon as you make this statement, whatever you decree as a person functioning under this office will come to pass. Praise the living God. This is how far we can go today under the dimensions of prophecy. Next time, we shall talk more on it. God bless you. I have been your brother, Pastor U.I.O. Bye for now.